In 1960, a 34-year-old man stood up in front of a king and told him the truth. Nobody had ever done that before. Not like this. Not in public. Not on camera. 6 months later, he was dead. And the CIA, Belgium, and Britain all had a role in making sure of it. His name was Patrice Lumumba, first Prime Minister of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Congo had just won independence from Belgium, a country that had spent 80 years treating the Congolese like property, cutting off hands, forcing labor, stealing resources. 10 million people killed under one Belgian king's rule. And on Independence Day, that king's successor stood up and called it a civilizing mission. Then, Lumumba walked to the microphone. He wasn't supposed to speak, but he did. He looked the Belgian king in the eye and said, "We remember the beatings. We remember the slavery. We remember what you called a mission. We were there." The room went silent. The Belgians were stunned. The world was watching. And every Western government in that room realized in that moment, this man is dangerous. Within weeks, the CIA drew up plans to poison him. Belgium funded a coup to remove him. A general he had trusted, Mobutu, turned against him for CIA money. Lumumba was captured, tortured, and shot by firing squad on January 17, 1961. He was 35 years old. Then they dissolved his entire body in acid so his people would have nothing left to bury. One Belgian officer kept a tooth as a trophy. In 2022, 61 years later, Belgium returned that tooth to his family. It was the only part of him that remained. Malcolm X called him the greatest black man who ever walked the African continent. They erased his body. They couldn't erase his name. If you think this story deserves to be told, share it. And tell us, whose history do you want us to uncover next?